gone, boss. Wow. Now, people, like always, I told you to look me up at on Yahoo, Bing, and YouTube. Deal Figure Entertainment, like always. STAYFIYA. Let's check it out. I remember Deal Figure Entertainment. STAYAFIYA. You call me Tire Fire, something Tire Fire. But check the levels. See a link up top and a link below and a link is right there. Link right there. Leave it. Check those links. And we talk about love, man. Relationship is like two general managers. You know what I'm saying? The topic is relationship is two people working like general manager. Do you know what's a general manager? A general manager is the one that oversees the supervisor and all the little mini supervisors them are around. And if there's managers, he's different from the regular manager. He's a general manager of the whole building. You understand? You have if it's eight department in the building, that general manager, he control all the managers. So when he's in the building, anything go wrong with any one of the employees, well, his job is to correct it if it is not getting along with the manager. So let's say if you have a produce department, there's a manager. If you have a maintenance department, supervisor or manager. If there's a problem with anyone there, the general manager has to take care of it. You understand? Before it go to the CEO. But in a relationship, you are the CEO and you are the general manager. That's what that is. And well, I'm on live here. I'm on a likey and I'm live. So I have people over there and people here. I'm on Facebook. I get no love on Facebook like that. But anyway, people need to understand this level that they don't really like think on. No, so when you have two people together and they're coming from nothing. Say for example, the man have what you should call it, work hard and get house and cars before he meet the woman. And this woman he met, she's educated. She's the only one in her family educated herself and reach for higher goals and have relationship with a man that strive to be someone also. And the man have his job and everything's going and they meet each other and then start to flow. And keep in mind, no, the man is also the first one that actually find a woman like that also. They both come from a poor class family. We're not talking about no rich family, a poor class family that developing themselves. And when they get together now, they begin to realize they have the same drive. They both want something out of life. They want they want the car, the money, the good life, the vocations, and children's and are old and retire and die. They're looking for that level. 'Cause this is what the world is. You go to school, you get education, you find someone, you settle down and have children and retire. Watch your children go to school and retire. The regular American way or any part of the world. That level there. So these two people um decide to marry and moving together now, and they have children. Now the woman start invest money now. So don't know the man. He met the man with the one house. All right. So after they get together now, they decided they want to get another house and invest together. They have bank account together and they start to have children. But the man and the woman family do not have no one in the family like that. They are the only two from the both family ever like do that transformation like that. They were basically they elevate the blood. That poverty of the blood generation to come not gonna be like that. They break the hands of poverty. They have education. They got good things now. Now they decide to mate together. Now they marry. They have children. Now the children they grow up. Now before that man meet that woman, he used to have a girlfriend. And before that woman met that man, she used to got a man and they used to sleep together. Now, sometimes what I experience and what I know, they're straight. Sometimes the woman will go back to the man that didn't give her nothing. But that's the man that didn't give her nothing. She does have love and like, or maybe cute face like, or maybe sex like, or maybe, the man she with not giving it to her the way she wanted. And that make happen the same way. And sometimes some men is just greedy, you just go back and cheat on their woman. Now, these two people don't realize that their children is coming up and watching what's going on. And this kind of thing will cause family to break up. Now, but to keep the family together, if you look at it as a job, no, that's sometimes if you look at it as a job, it will help. Why I say you look at it as a job? Because you're the general manager. Two women and a man and a woman will have working as general manager. So what's going to happen now? So an issue came up in the relationship. The best thing to do at that time is to sit down together and talk it out like a job. Because if the employee have a problem with the manager, and he took it to the general manager job is to get the employee and the manager together and sort the problem out before escalating something else. You understand? So it's the same thing with the man and the woman. They need to get together and settle the situation. So by them working together and solving the problem, there will be no issue. Like, cause remember, if you sit down at the table and say, well, wife, I make a mistake. I she sit down and say, husband, I make a mistake, and this will never happen again. Understand? But only few people will do that to keep you get got a job at that moment, but you it can cause breakup. A lot of people been together for years and they never fight, and so they have one fight and then those break up and gone. You understand? She want the divorce, she want to sell the house, and tons of things that could be avoided. And when she divorced and gone, she pick up an next man that worse than that man. Might as well she stay with that man and become a general manager and work out the situation together and put the difference aside and make the family grow. Because if you're coming from poverty, this is the level that I think people should take. Now, who am I to say these things? I am just a guy who used to run around and have many friends that have many girlfriends and a lot of tricks and a lot of things happening within those times. Understand? And right now, I notice that a lot of people grow up and they're losing and not realize why they're losing. But the moment they sit down and work it out like two general manager, the problem will be so good. And remember, the general manager always have to maintain his cool. That's what the key to everything. And if the woman maintaining is her cool and the man maintaining it to her cool, it'd be like that. And if people in relationship like sit down and have weekly meeting or monthly meeting with each other, it would be so good. And if the children see them talking it out like wife, the bills for the light and the water bills and the phone bills, and let the children see mommy and daddy doing that. Your children then go copy that art and pass it on to their family and pass it on to their family, family. So the blood will grow with thicker and more stronger. So, but if they do not see mommy and daddy putting that unity, it won't happen. Like in this era, yeah, I admire this man in this era. He got like $3, and from I came here watching them grow, and I noticed how he dealing with them. Understand? And I say, yo, this man is smart. You understand? But I don't know what's going on inside his house, but I don't know he maintained that. And I also see some other men try to maintain a family, a holy family together, and they fail because the two man and woman don't have a general manager mind where they have to circle the problem and stick to it and don't do it. Like it's same as if the man have an alcohol problem. Understand? And that gonna destroy his relationship. Let's look at this now. A lot of men in good relationship have good woman where I want to take his woman. Understand? That level. But I don't want to stay like that. But one time I see some man with some woman, I'm like, yo man, I want to take your woman from you. Well, he don't see that. And he destroying something real good. And so what happened now? I noticed that all he have to do is go see a shrink or check himself into one of the American health relationship or see a psychiatrist or someone to save the relationship. Because some men do not have the willpower and some women do not have the willpower to keep the relationship. They need guidance. But the smart women or the smart men will read books like me. I'm at the level now. I think I could control a judge, a doctor, a lawyer, a woman. Any woman on the planet, I think I could control them. Because I know what a woman needs are. Because not all women have the same needs. Not all women want to settle down and roll with you and have their children and live happy ever after. Not all of them. Some of them just want to get the money from you and escape. And not all men want to have happy ever after. They don't even know what happy ever after is. None of them in their family member never have that. So sometimes you have to check that. Like my mistake was I'm not checking the woman behavior. Like which one did your mom did stick with your dad? Did your grandmother did that? Who in your family stick it out? Man, if you don't see that, you know she ain't gonna stick it out because she don't know it. And if you don't see that in the band, he ain't gonna stick it out unless he really want to change that kind of curse among his blood. Understand? Because in my family, I don't really see that in my family. The woman then break up with the man them, and the man then break up with the woman them. And I look all around for it. I'm like, where the hell that is? Only few man and woman stay together after a while. After they have children, and the children then grow up like the man, and they become man, and then some of them go to Navy, some of them become military, and some become officers, some become carpenter. Some of them move up in the government. But what you gotta learn, the ones them that raise the children and the children go into the government system, I noticed those families are different. I noticed they're different. I noticed when once the man came from poverty and the woman came from poverty, and they guide their son, and their son or their daughter join like the military, or they join the Navy or the Air Force. I noticed those families have an understanding. I noticed there's a woman beside that man making sure that the relations stay together. I ever see some two old people together, and when you ask them how long you been together, they say, yeah, we've been together for 50 years. They say, how long you been? We met in high school. You know what it takes for them to like keep that together? A general manager, mindset do that. Understand? You if you're on the job, study a general manager, how he handles situation. Study all of them. But not all general manager are like screw on up here, right? Understand? Some are just stupid. So this is the same thing when it comes to relationships. Some men are stupid and some women are stupid. That's just a part of it. But if you come from the ghetto and you came from nothing at all, and you make it to high school, and you make it to go to college and graduate and come from a poor family, look back around with you and say, am I the first doctor in my family? Am I the first mechanic in my family? Am I the first pilot? I am the first soldier. Am I the first police officer? Am I the first plumber, the electrician? Am I the first hustler? Am I the first rapper? I understand. Am I the first one that came forward like this and have children and watch my children go to college and graduate and married and have children? Am I the first one in my family have children and watch my children have children and still with my woman? Am I the one that first I have a woman that really working with me? Am I? Well, in my position, I talk some real things, and a lot of female. I talk when I talk like this, I would get like a female that would have seen me and come to me. Now, boy, it's different. They're afraid when I talk like that. But I like a woman that would like to challenge me. I like sexual behavior. I do things to keep relationship. I think sex keep relationship, and it depends on how you do it. I think treating the woman right keep relationship. I think taking a woman out to dinner or dancing or cook for her or buy pretty panty for her. Always do something to get her to like you more. Call her, tell her to put on lipstick, put on a pumps, and put on some underwear or something to make you feel important. That keep it. And when you begin to have children with them, I think you're supposed to adjust and tell your wife to adjust or tell husband to adjust the children is growing up. And if you used to yell at them at certain ages, you gotta stop yell at them at certain ages and grow with them. Especially black people. Black people scream on their children even when they're 15, 16. They don't realize that you've been screaming at that teen since boy he born. You scream at him in 1, 2, 3, you keep everything. You didn't sit down with the teen and talk. That's what a general manager do. So female, have a general manager man with your family. Have a general man, have a general manager man with your daughters and your sons and your woman. And you'll see how that goes. Understand? So where I live at right now, I'm living with my mom. I lose everything and I come back here. I have to be a general manager. I have to make when if I know my mom coming, I have to get the make if I use the dishes, I clean up the dishes. If I make any mess, I clean it up before she come. I don't let she see that. If she catch me off guard, I say, well, oh mom, you catch me off guard. You understand? If I live with a woman now, it would be the same thing because I know it's the work. I don't try not to get on her nerve. But sometimes I get on her nerve. But that's just being a man. You understand? I'm not getting on her nerve where you're going to stir up fights. I'm not trying to give you an example. Understand? So when I transform from here now and find me a woman, it become natural. I would just watch my woman behavior, and if she don't, I'm doing something I don't like, I'm not gonna script. I'm just gonna be like, all right, I know it's very hard for you to stop that, but can you realize this? I do not like that, and I want you to try to work on that. Understand? This is why a man like me, I think like a king. Understand? So once you think like a king, you see things different. And if you think like a general manager, you can control anything. A general manager deal with a lot of pressure and a lot of bullcrap. And that's what a relationship is. It comes a lot of bullshit. Lot. You don't control, man. General manager don't control. He just give orders and fix problems. That's what the general manager. He don't control. He just look at the details and fix it. See the problem before it's occurred and fix it. If something is boiling, he out the fight. That's what basically what it is. And if you're in a relationship and you cannot talk to your partner, that's not the person for you. She could have been pissed off as hell. She must keep that in your mind that we working together to build something stronger than us. Understand? So if you're pissed off, I said when you're pissed off, when you calm down, are we gonna talk it over? Even if you say, boom, ma'am, I don't want to talk, you are understanding why the demon I get hold of her. You just walk it outside. You must always be in control of self. This if you're on the job, study the managers them that they put in a position, especially for a company. They put them for a reason. They are in that position. They put them there because they could maintain pressure and they could maintain arguments and they could take pain and hold their composure. This is why they are the manager. And if you are an employee, you'll study your managers, them, study your supervisor, them, apply that to your relationship, and you'll be good to go. You understand? All right, so everyone that watches so far, remember to Google Ghetto Love Lesson. All right, please Google Ghetto Love Lesson, and when you Google the Ghetto Love Lesson, put that in YouTube, put that in Bing, put that in Yahoo, Ghetto Love Lesson, and put that in Google, and join me on Facebook, join me on Twitter, and the sound that you're hearing in the background is um is the R&B instrumental of Music Cafe. That's what it is in the background. So that's not my instrumental. So people of music um cafe, I'm listening to your song. I make beats also, but your song sound good, boy. So I just put that together and roll it in my bass. All right, so peace to everyone. Always remember, on top, there's a link. On the left, there's a link. Down below, there's a link. I want you to check it. Be a general manager in your own relationship. Control anything. Hold your composure. And always remember you are building something. If you're coming from nowhere, don't let nothing tear it down. Stay focused. Stay cool. Boonga banga. Going, gone. Pause. Wow.